Hi, it's Goddess for Two here. It's um June 30th, 2013, and this is what I think of Big Brother. But I want to talk to you all for a little minute. What is with Big? What is with YouTube with all the damn ads all over the place? This ain't Stickcam. I mean, Stickcam had ads everywhere. Now YouTube does. You look at the top when you go to a video section. There's a photo ad, and it tells you 10 seconds before it ends, or you can skip it down. There's an ad on the right, there's an ad on the left, there's ads on the bottom. It's like, do you need all these banner ads? Like, are you losing that much money? Like, goddamn. But, also, this will probably be the last Big Brother video I make. I probably will not make any more Big Brother videos. And you're probably going to say, why? Why? Because all you're doing is watching them, or you're going to my Survivor Big Brother page, and when I post this link, all you're doing is seeing it and liking it. Did you guys just join my Surviving Big Brother page just to see my shit and like it and not comment? The reason why I join groups is to fucking comment on what they gotta say and talk to Big Brother fans and talk to them about the show and about the spills and about what I know and they know and talk together, not fucking just sit back and read posts, look at pictures and say nothing. So if I start putting spoilers in the post status part, don't get mad and upset and tell me, why are you doing that? Why are you giving us information we don't want to know? And I'm going to say, well, how did I not know you didn't want the information? You never commented on anything. I try to make it fair by saying, do all the spills underneath the photos, but nobody wanted to do that, and nobody wanted to talk about things after the show, and nobody wanted to join my tiny chat, thanks to the one person that did. But I had the speakers on, so you could hear the show, and then hear what I had to say during the show, like my little tidbits when I was like, my reactions basically. And then when commercials came along, I would talk about stuff that happens, that just happened, you know. When Dan from Big Brother goes live on Twitch, everyone pops in. They're like, oh, cool. And yet he's doing the same thing I'm doing. So what's the difference? All the other groups are talking about Big Brother and hanging out and sharing things and commenting, but how come nobody is on mine? I don't want my page to be about commenting and only commenting, like only liking and seeing it. If you have time to look at the pictures, and if you have time to read my post, and you have time to see it, and you have time to like it, you fucking have time to comment and tell me what you think. I didn't just post it for the hell of it. I feel like I'm talking to my damn self. On that note, this is the last video I'm gonna make. If you miss out on information on Big Brother, not my fault, your fault. Unless I get 5 or more comments on this video telling me to keep it up and don't stop. That's why I haven't been posting any photos that I've found and stuff from After Dark and live feeds and just all over the web on yesterday's. Cause why? Nobody cares. I'll post them when I feel like it, since nobody cares. On that note, let's talk about tonight's episode. I probably will make one more video on on Tuesday about Tuesday's show. And then Wednesday on Who Goes Home after week 1. No more. Unless I get 5 or more people commenting. Okay, so let's start with the first thing I wrote. They're making fun of past house guests, and they're making fun of Rachel right in front of her sister Alyssa, and they don't know that Alyssa is. If you don't know who Alyssa is, this is Alyssa. They are making fun of her sister, and she's right there. She's not taking things. The thing is about the whole sister thing is the whole house is pissed off, and they want her on the block because they're pissed off that she's hiding it. One, she's not hiding it. Did any of you house guests go up to her and say, "Hey, is your sister Rachel? Or do you have a sister named Rachel?" No, you didn't. So she's not hiding it. If you went up to her and asked her and she avoids the question or walks out the room or skips it, that's hiding it. Okay? She's not hiding it. She's doing the don't ask, don't tell. Because y'all never asked her. And then some of you are like, "Oh my god, I didn't see it. Oh my god, I couldn't tell." She looks exactly like fucking Rachel. She's not even looking like Rachel, but during the slop competition, she's like, "I don't want to be a have-not, because nobody comes between me and my hot shower. Excuse me? If you're going to start acting like Rachel, smile like Rachel, laugh like Rachel, and say, 'Who wants to see my HH room like Rachel?' and say things that Rachel says, then your ass can get on the block and go home." A lot of people are whining and complaining also, saying, and the fans on other groups are saying that Alyssa is a pawn, and they're only pretending to put her on the block because they're using her, because they really want David to go home, and they're all going to vote David. No. From the After Darks that I've been watching on YouTube, I got the impression that the votes are between David and Alyssa for going home. A lot of people want Alyssa to go home, but a lot of people want David to go home too. People are saying, "Oh no, they're backdooring David." Okay, you need to learn what backdooring means. I will even give you a link to when Nakomis, which she called the five-finger plan, and then someone else went and called it backdooring, because someone else was like, MVPs can backdoor, nominations can be backdoored. Wrong, sorry, they cannot. When you backdoor someone, you have to do it like this. You have to ask everyone, before you even start putting people on the block, you need to ask everyone, if I put this person on the block, how I'm going to do it is, I'm going to backdoor them, and I'm going to put 2 different people on the block, making them think that they're not going on the block. And then whoever wins veto, they need to use it, and then I put that person on the block. So they can't, they can't fight to get themselves off the block. They can't fight to tell people, "Hey, don't vote this way, save me, vote the other person out," blah, blah, blah. So basically you put up 2 pawns, and you ask everyone, "Will you vote this way?" So the vote is 0 to however many is left in the house. So like 0 to 4 or something like that. And basically, MPV nominations cannot be backdoored because of the fact you're not taking someone off the block. For backdooring, you have to plan it out. The HOH has to plan it out before putting anybody on the block. Then once they get the whole house to agree, they will put 2 pawns on the block, make it seem like everybody's gotten for this person, and then everyone pretends to be mad and shit. Then, after the block, or after the end of the veto competition, whoever wins veto, hoping it's not that person that is getting to play, then that person will take one of the pawns off the block, put that other person on the block, and they will know they're going home and they're fucked. I will try and put a link in the description if I can. It's over on my Surviving Big Brother page, for proof on how that works. So tonight is HOH, which is this guy. He put 2 people on the block, which is Jesse and Candace. I was happy that he put those 2 out, and I was like, well, maybe Jesse can go home because all she didn't keep saying is, I'm the prettiest one in the group, in the house. I'm the pretty, and she is annoying people, having her man crush and everything else. And that Caitlyn, hope I'm saying her name right, and that Jeremy guy are in a showmance right now, and it's making me sick because how could you think Jeremy's attractive? He's ugly as hell. And then Andrew is all over David, and I'm thinking, why? David's ugly. And David shouldn't be curling his hair and making it look the way it looks, because when he gets his hair wet and it's straight, it looks better. Just to point it out. So, anyways, back to what I wrote here. So let me get this. Nick, Jeremy, Howard, Spencer, Logan are in a group. They are naming themselves the Moving Campaign. These people here, Moving Company, yeah. So we'll see how that goes. If you go to Surviving Big Brother and look at the pictures, you will see who else is in a alliance together. Also, Amanda can't stand Jesse. Alyssa, okay, for the slot competition, it was a camping theme. There was a blue team, yellow team, and a red team. Blue team won first, yellow team won second, and red team won third, which means they are have-nots, and the have-nots are Jude, Alyssa, Andy, Howard, Helen, and they're on for the week. We get to vote for for week 2's have-nots, what they get to eat for the week. I like them to eat the grossest thing on the block. The grossest thing on the list, because why not? Why make them eat something good? They're on the spot because they lost. So everyone, please vote for liver and lima beans. Let's push it and get them to eat that next week. It's funny how they all want Jesse out. Candace and David and Alyssa, they want them all on the block. And it's so funny how they all get to be on the block, because Jesse and Candace go up first, then the MVP, who we think is Alyssa, puts up David, and then Candace gets taken off the block and Alyssa gets put up. So they all get what they want. And so that's Big Brother. My question to you all is, who do you think is going to be on the block? Who do you think MPV is? If you know who MPV is, or your guess, comment down below. You have until Tuesday 8 p.m. to answer that question. So who is MVP? I'm thinking Alyssa. Who do you think?